Good morning, YouTube. How is everybody going? Everybody doing this morning? It's your girl Danny Reed here with some awesome news. It's disappointing news really, but awesome and disappointing. Well, some of it's awesome, some of it's disappointing. There we go. So, awesome news first. I start my job today at 4 o'clock. And due to starting my job, I'm going to have to cancel tonight's live stream. I know. I'm sad about it too, guys, and I'm sorry. But I am rescheduling it for tomorrow at 6 p.m. That will be Thursday, November the 8th at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. So, if you're on the West Coast, it's going to be 3 hours before that. It'll be at 3 p.m. If you're in the central United States, I think it's like an hour. So it'll be at 5 p.m. for you guys. So yeah. And if you're in the United Kingdom or Australia, I don't know my time zones that well, guys. So it will be 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Alright. Also, shout out to Stasia from Colorado. She sent me an email with a suggestive video. It is a what if video. It is to spark discussion and conversation in the comment section. There is one rule and one rule only. Be respectful. Any what if conversations that take place on this video, on this channel, any what if videos will remain respectful. If you're not respectful, if you're trolling, if you're bad mouthing anyone, bullying or whatever, you will be reported to YouTube and you will be blocked from the channel. It will not be tolerated at all. Okay, so what if? I got one. What if you're being chased by a serial killer? What would you do? So you've got 3 choices. A, run like hell into your house, back into your house, up the stairs, and there's a kitty. Up the stairs, into your bedroom, lock yourself in your room, lock yourself in your bathroom, lock yourself in the attic, or whatever. Hi, baby. Oh, you're a female. You're not Oreo. You've had babies. She laid down for me to pet her, and then when I petted her, she like jumped up. Guess she realized I wasn't who she thought I was. Okay, so anyway, back to what I was saying. Okay, so that's A. Would you run into your house like you see every female ever on a horror movie? Run into your house, run up the stairs, and sorry, my pumpkin. Somebody's gonna fuck with my pumpkins here. Sorry, guys. Okay, would you run upstairs, hide in the bedroom, bathroom, under a bed, in an attic, whatever? B, run through the damn parties you can. Or C, run from neighbor to neighbor to neighbor, beating and banging on their doors. Let me in, let me in. Me, personally, I definitely won't be running back into my house. That's just begging. Come get me. Come kill me. Not doing it at all. I probably wouldn't run through the woods because I'm not an athletic person. Would I run neighbor to neighbor? I would probably try that. I would probably first try going neighbor to neighbor, beating, banging. You know, that's if I lived in a community. But me, I don't live in a community. I live around the woods. So, I would probably have to run through the woods. Or run into the woods. Not through it. Into. The woods is a big place. Nobody knows the woods around here like my family does. So, they was to come here, try to kill me. I would not be going running back into my house, for one. That's just asking and begging them to come inside and kill me. I would probably run into the woods and find somewhere to hide. Okay. Well, Danielle, where would you hide in the woods? Okay, this is where Danny would hide in the woods, guys. I would probably climb a tree. I would climb a tree and get as high up so I could see around me. Because serial killers don't have one-track mind. They're not going to look up. They're going to look eye level and down. I mean, I guess they would. I don't know. I don't have the mind of a serial killer, so. But I would, if I was a serial killer, I wouldn't think to look up. I'd probably be, and if I came across a barn, I would definitely go look in the barn. So I wouldn't hide in the barn. There's an abandoned house in my woods. So if I was a serial killer and I came across the abandoned house, I'd probably go in there and look. So I wouldn't hide in the abandoned house. So yeah, I would most definitely climb a tree. Most definitely. Okay? Yeah, I would probably climb a tree. Now, if I did live in a neighborhood, then I would probably run from door to door, beating, banging, let me in, let me in. I need help. I'm being chased by a serial killer. I'm being chased by a reread rum. Reread rum. Get it? Red rum, murder. Add R-E to the end of it. Reread rum. Murder. So yeah, that's what I would do. In any situation whatsoever, I definitely would not run into my house. I mean, that's like the stupidest thing ever. Well, unless you have a lot of firepower in your house. Now, if you can, you're being chased, okay? And you know you've got guns in your house, ammunition in your house, and you only keep one of them loaded, and you know exactly where it's at. You know it ain't gonna take you but 2.2 seconds to get to it. Hell yeah. Run into the house, grab that motherfucking gun, and blow their fucking head off. My case, though, I don't have guns in my house. I have other weapons. I have a Lucille. I have to show you guys my Lucille one day. My wife made it for me for my birthday a few years ago. It was awesome. I loved it. And I have a machete. It's very sharp, very dangerous. And I have a sword. So it's many knives. But I don't have any guns. So I would not run into my house. But if you have a gun in your house and you know you can get to it 2.2 seconds, or hell, in a split second. If you know you can get to it in a split second, and all you gotta do is point that son of a bitch at the door when he comes through the door, blow his ass back out of it, or her ass back out of it. Because I think it's really stereotypical that they characterize all serial killers as men. Women can be sadistic. I mean, they can, if they are crazy enough. But, well, I guess it's a good thing that if you are a woman and you decide to be a serial killer, then I guess it would be a good thing that they would automatically think it's a guy. Anyway, I'm not thinking about being a serial killer or anything, guys. For real, I'm not. It was just a thought that entered my head. Let's see. What else? I want a cigarette. I know that. I need to turn around and go get one. So yeah, that's what I would do. I would run, because I live around a bunch of woods. I live out here in the boonies. And there's only I have 3 neighbors. I have my aunt, my dad, and the neighbors across the road. And screaming, I live so far from them. Unless they was outside, they wouldn't hear me scream. So, running to my neighbor's house wouldn't work. Okay? So, and I'm definitely not running back into my house, because that's just going to trap me. So, yeah, I would run into the woods. I'd run into the woods, and I would climb up a tree and hide in the tree. Because once that son of a bitch passes me, I'll tree, and then I'll run the opposite damn direction. And then climb another tree. Well, definitely wouldn't hide in the barns, because they would say, "Ooh, a barn! I'm gonna go look in it," because I bet that's where they're at. What do y'all think? What would you do? Would you A, run back into your house, B, run into the woods, or C, run from neighbor to neighbor, beating on their doors? Let me in, let me in. Let me know in the comment section. Remember, let's be respectful about everybody's comments. I love you guys, and I'll catch y'all on the next one.